In this video, we will see the solution of a very important question from examination point of view. We'll look into how do we define variables, work with the product of polynomials, and solve the equations. In case you want to learn from me, you can send an email on the address given. Let us enjoy the journey of learning with success. I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. In this video, we'll take up a thinking application. It is an exam practice problem for you. I'd like you to pause the video, read the question, answer, and then look into my suggestions. The question here is, find all group of 3 consecutive integers for which product is equal to their sum. Perfect. So we'll first understand the strategy and then the solution. Well, in case you want to learn from me, you can always send an email on the address given. Now let's try to understand the question itself. It says find all group of 3 consecutive integers for which product is equal to their sum. So the 3 consecutive integers could be like what? Let us say if x is 1, then we could have x plus 1, the next, and before this, x minus 1. So these are my 3 consecutive integers. Consecutive means one after the other. The difference between the two is 1. Does make sense. Now let's read the question and understand what do we need to find. Find all group of 3 consecutive integers for which product is equal to their sum. So product will be x minus 1 times x plus 1. This should be equal to their sum, means x minus 1 plus x plus 1. Does make sense. So see the beauty of the way we define these integers. With one before and one after, things become much simpler, even to find the product and also the sum. You get the idea. That is the key in solution of this particular problem. So with that, I'd like you to now pause the video, answer, get the result, and find all possible groups, okay? So let's move forward. So you can multiply these two, product of sum and difference is difference of squares. And so we get on this side x times x squared minus 1. And on the right hand side, we have 3 x's, right? And plus and minus 1 cancel. So we can bring it together. So we have x times x squared minus 1 minus 3x equals to 0. We can take x common. See how beautifully we factored this, right? So we get x squared minus 1 minus 3. You get the idea. Equals to 0. Now this equation is true for a couple of values. One of them being x equals to 0, right? So if x is 0, then what? So let's find out the solutions. So one is when x equals to 0. So if x is 0, the 3 integers will be what? Well, minus 1, 0, and 1. So these are the 3 integers, and we have one set to work with. For finding the other set, I have to equate x squared, and minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4 to 0. That gives you the value of x squared as 4, or x as equals to plus minus square root of 4, which is plus minus 2, right? So that gives you 2 other solutions. If x is plus 2, then we get a value before this as 1, and the next is 3. But if x is minus 2, then the value before 1 is minus 3, and after that it's minus 1. Do you see that? For this particular question, we have 3 answers. Perfect. So the 3 answers for R are minus 1, 0, 1, correct? One set. You can verify their product is 0 and sum is also 0. And we have 1, 2, 3. 6 being the product and 6 being the sum. And minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Again, 6, minus 6 being the product and minus 6 being the sum. Does it make sense to you? Excellent question. So once again, try to solve questions from my playlist on thinking applications, and I hope this is going to help you. And in case you want to learn from me, you can always send an email on the address given. Thank you and all the best.